Okay, so now we will actually try to go one level deeper. At a broad level, you got to understand how the communication happens between different components of a request response lifecycle. We say somebody is requesting, they are getting the response, and it's called a request response lifecycle. Okay, but now let us try to understand how it happens internally. We all know that computers do not understand the language we speak. What does computer understand? What is that machine level language? 0 and 1. What is that 0 and 1? Does machine really understand 1 and 0? Signals. What is that signal? What is that on and off? Gates. What is that gate? Logical gates. What is that logical gates? Transistor. What is that transistor? Does machine really understand all this? No, machine does not really understand all this. Machine only understands on and off. There is an electrical signal. There is no electrical signal of this volt. It understands only that. It understands, okay, I make the gates saying 2 volt, 2 voltage, okay, greater than 2 voltage is 1. Okay, I make my chips like that. Less than 2 voltage, 2 volt, 0. Machine understands only this. This is also an annotation. 1 and 0 is an annotation what we humans have given so that we understand it. Okay. What machine understands is only an electric signal. It understands only current. It does not understand anything.
So, but if you enter any IP address in the Google, it will
Yeah, I'll come to that. Okay. So machines, whatever my machine will understand only the electric signal. Okay. Rest all is a transformation. We will talk about it. So for this thing, what machine understands, humans, we gave an annotation called 1 and 0. Okay. So now when you make a request from a browser, you make a request from a browser. This is behaving so bad today. When you make a request from a browser, your browser will, what will it send over the network? We have made something called 101010, this like this, right? Binary. We say that this is transmitted, but actually what gets transmitted in the in your whatever optical fibers and all, there are the signals which are being transferred, right? 10 does not transfer. Does 10 transfer? It does it, you know, it seems like you understand it that way, but what does actually transfer? Now I'm talking and it is going to your ears. Is my voice going or what is going? It's my voice signal which is going, and you are able to make meaning out of my repulsion, my stops and all, right? It's actually not the language which is reaching to your ears. It's actually a voice signal which is reaching to your ears. Agree? Likewise, when the data propagates through a medium, through be it through air. Now there is a Wi-Fi connection. Yeah, it's the signal which is going, and not actually the 1 and 0. For us to interpret it easily, we made it as a 1 and 0. I could have made it as X and Y also. Okay, not necessary I should have made it as 1 and 0. I could have made it something else, a PQ. I would have made it as A and B. You getting me? Right? So it actually happens like that. So that machine, this what propagates through an electrical signal, everything is an electrical signal. Okay, now your HTML comes, okay, transmits, and your now you have your Java side, right? Your Java side. So now once again, the Java program what you're writing, does machine understand Java program? It does not. Machine does not know. Java is also a human level language. That language is made for us to understand, but that itself we make a big blow out of it, right? Oh, Java is so difficult. It's actually made for us. I mean, I want you to get to the pulse of it, where actually it is being made to make our programming life easier, but we make a hell out of it, right? Saying, oh, Java is very difficult. You getting me? Yeah. So Java is not difficult. It is being made for us. The way we speak different languages, The way you speak English, Kannada, Hindi and all, Java is another language. It has its own syntax. What is the syntax? It's a grammar. Yeah. Do I say great is God or God is great? God is great, right? We all know God is great because that is how we have been taught the grammar. Likewise, Java also has a grammar. If I get used to that grammar, done. I can easily write it. It's not very complex. Okay, that's the grammar, that's a syntax which we have to get used to it. The more practice you will get there. It's like learning any other language. Okay, so Java is there, and then you get the data from your database. So eventually all of them actually, this Java program, when you write a program, let us assume you write a program here, you bundle this program and you will put it into some server where it executes, right? You will deploy it, right? This server, and eventually this all will run into one system, right? Let us assume this is your laptop. Okay, this is your laptop. So your Java instructions are running in your laptop. So what happens is your Java language is also once again converted to whatever 10 you say. That 10 is nothing but converted into an electrical signal. And here you will have your cores. You have your CPU, right? Processing unit. You will have your logical gate. Everything gets converted into a logical gate. Right? Your computer computes the instruction, the Java instructions, what you are giving to it. And there are so many in between software applications which are written to transform this from HTML. You wrote something, when you wrote a Java program and you executed, there is an application server, Tomcat and all you might have heard, right? Web container. Actually, that converts that into a that application server converts your Java instructions into a machine instructions, what machine understands. That also, the way we understand is, we understand it as 101010, but actually not. It eventually, to the gate, when it goes, it is always an electric signal what it goes. You getting me? So your machine understands those equations like that. All right. So when your machine understands these equations like that, it is computed and it comes back to your to whole lot of the conversion. What happens? So for you to execute one Java program, there are tons and tons of softwares which are already written by people where it seems like you are executing it, but then there are so many softwares which make it easy for you. You write a Java program, somebody has written a compiler to check whether God is great or great is God. It checks that compiler, whether syntax is written properly or not. Somebody has written a software for it. And then that you bundle that, you zip it, there is a software, Java archive and all you do. And that you put it on a server, you deploy it. JRE, you might have heard, right? SDK, software development kit, you deploy it, all that, you put it somewhere. It runs in the atmosphere, in that environment. That conversion, for that conversion also application server, somebody has written a code for it. They are doing all this and we are just using the one side of thing, but that is also becoming a difficult thing. You getting me? Yeah. So this is all everything is written, and you'll get to learn all these things. Yeah. So how this is done, everything, how it happens and all. So this is how actually your machine understands you, the computation, what you are doing, your machine understands that. All right. So